Today on our 2014 Nissan Murano, we're test fitting the Swagman XC2. This is a platform style 2 bike rack. It's been designed so you can use it with 1 1/4 or with 2-inch hitches. Part number on it is S64650. Now this rack gets great reviews on our website. If you look over them, it's really nice and easy to use. It's pretty lightweight and also very compact. To release our bikes here, we've got just a little push button on our frame hooks there. Really easy to operate that. If we look at our wheel cradles, there's no straps, no hook and loop that we're going to have to deal with. Just sits nicely right down in there. Front and rear wheel, and then our frame hook on the top pushes the wheels right down into the cradles. We've got a harder rubber surface on the hook itself. It has a little bit of give, so it's going to give us some frame protection, but it's also not so soft that we'll have to worry about our bikes moving around a whole lot. Get that out of the way. The wheel hoops themselves are fully adjustable in and out, so we can help to get to a lot of different sizes of wheelbase there. And then the frame hooks, these are going to work independently of one another, so they're really good too about being versatile and accepting different frame styles. Here in the middle of the rack on the bottom, we're going to have a little ball detent style pin. We can pull that out. That allows us to rotate our mast down into its stored position there. Going to give you more than enough room to get stuff in or out of the rear of the vehicle, and it's below the height of the deck there, so we can slide things in or out without running into any interference. Rotate that mast back up. All you're going to do is reinsert the pin in the same location there. We can then move to our pins on the outside. These are going to allow us to rotate our wheel cradles up and then also back down. You just re-secure them there. That's going to have us road ready. Now at the very, very back of our wheel cradles here, we're going to have about 20 inches of clearance. Then here on the underside of the actual rack, it's about 17. So just keep those in mind. Overall, the XC2 adds about 18 inches to the rear of our vehicle. And it looks like the closest point is going to be right in here. Maybe about 6.5 inches away there. But our rack would make contact down here at the receiver tube before it would the rear of the vehicle. Just get those arms stored up. Really nice, easy thing to do here. All you're doing is pulling a pin, rotating it, and pushing the pin right back in. Now, of course, the overall length that we've added here, this is going to stay the same. Our ground clearance here is going to stay the same. Looks like our closest point, again, that's going to stay the same. Something that doesn't stay the same, though, is that width. This is going to be about 9.5 inches wide. So you can imagine if you set that right up against the wall in your garage or something, it's not taking up a lot of space or a lot of room to give us a really nice platform-style 2 bike rack. Now this rack is secured with an anti-rattle bolt. It's provided with it. The clip is as well. Just take a 19mm or a 3/4 inch socket, tighten it down. As you can see, that really stabilizes the rack for us. Now that we've had a good look at the Swagman XC2 and we see how it's going to fit our 2014 Nissan Murano, let's take a look and see how that rack performed when they had it out on our test course. Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway.